Hi, Kopites, hope you're well. In this video, I want to talk about Quansah and possibly the signing of Mark Guehi. I can't pronounce his name. Crystal Palace centre back. So this article says um, Liverpool fans believe Richard Hughes will pull off another transfer coup with massive update on Quansah. Liverpool were in inspired form in the Premier League last season, and they're proving just as inspired in the transfer window this summer. Jeremy Frimpong was quickly brought in to replace Trent Alexander-Arnold as Real Madrid paid around 10 million for the privilege of having him at the Club World Cup. Liverpool then signed Hungarian goalkeeper Armin Pesci, who has been tipped for stardom, while Florian Wirtz is on his way to Anfield and Milos Kerkez is likely to follow. Now Liverpool fans believe Richard Hughes could be about to pull off another transfer coup based on reports they've read. So it says, on Thursday, TBR football chief correspondent Graham Bailey confirmed that Liverpool are still keen on Crystal Palace's Mark Guehi. Bailey responded to reports claiming the Reds have entered the race for Guehi, but in reality, they've liked him for a long time now. Well, we know that, don't we? Because we were linked with him last summer when with Newcastle as well. So it says here, while Quansah progressing in talks with Bayer Leverkusen, there's a good chance Liverpool need to bring in a replacement. And with reports fresh emerging between the Reds and Guehi, Liverpool fans feel it could finally happen, and they're buzzing about it. Quansah Out, Guehi In, one fan wrote on X. Another brilliant business by Hughes. Another fan wrote, Quansah to Bayer Leverkusen for 34 million, Mark Guehi to Liverpool on a cheap deal. Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes mean absolute business. It says, the praise kept coming, with one fan saying, replacing Quansah with Mark Guehi would be some business, along with the signings already. You can tell Michael Edwards is back in the mix. Another wrote, Mark Guehi is a 24-year-old England international who has 180 plus senior appearances to his name. Selling Quansah and signing Guehi for roughly around the same price is an absolute no-brainer. How much Mark Guehi could cost Liverpool? Back in April, TBR Football sources understood that Liverpool Palace chairman Steve Parish, was looking to sell Guehi with just 1 year left on his contract. Palace expect to recoup 40 million minimum for their captain this summer, if not more. However, Liverpool and other suitors could also be willing to wait until next summer when Guehi becomes a free agent. So yeah, I mean, I can't see it being 40 million, not if he's only got a year left. I think you might get him for about 35. So if we can get, say, 35, 40 for Quansah and then bring in Mark Guehi, or I can't pronounce his name. I'm going to have to Google it, Anna, and get him to read it out to me. You know what I'm like, I can't pronounce my own name half the time. But you'll have to bear with me, guys, because I am a little bit rusty, so I am behind with a lot of things. But yeah, would you be happy with Mark Guehi? Do you think he'd be a good signing? Do you think you'd get 35 for him, or do you think it will be more towards the 40 million mark? I'm looking forward to pre-season now. I can't wait. Frimpong's a great signing. Florian Wirtz will hopefully be coming in today. Kerkez won't be far behind. That young goalkeeper, I don't really know much about him, but yeah, hopefully he'll be a good number 3. Get a lot of experience under Alisson. Yaros has signed a new contract, which I predicted months ago. And now he's gone to Ajax, which again I predicted about 10 days ago, a week ago, something like that. So I've not been making videos just for the sake of making them, but I am going to start making more videos. Maybe start doing more in me series and stuff again. Start putting a bit more out. I've got a lot more subscribers now, which I'm really happy about. I think I'm nearly at 2,270 or something like that now, 274, something like that. So I've got to start putting stuff out for my peoples, aren't I? So yeah, that's it for this video. Just wanted you to bring this to you and, leave me a comment. What do you think about Mark Guehi? Do you think he'd be a good signing? Or would you rather go for someone like Joel Hato from Ajax, maybe? He's younger. He could play left back as well, so he can cover for Kirkes if we do get rid of Andy Robertson and Simicast. I think you're going to see a lot of changes this summer. I think Elliott could go. I think Robertson and Simicast could go. I think Endo could go. Nunes, Diaz. There's going to be a lot of changes, and I think there'll be a lot more happening yet. I mean, it's only early, isn't it? We're not even in July yet, and players are getting linked with us every day, aren't they? Different players. I know there's a lot of links during this time of the year, but I wouldn't be surprised to keep your eye on Mark Guehi. I think that's doable. Kirk, as we've said for months, haven't we? That's going to happen. Frimpong, we've said for months. The one that surprised me so far is Wirtz. And I'd like to see us bring in Ollie Watkins. I know I've said it a few times, but Ollie Watkins is the one for me to keep your eye on because he's English. We need to get our homegrown talent up to 8, don't we? I think Tyler Morton could go. I think there's a lot of players that could go. Joe Gomez. So we need to start bringing British players in as well, don't we? I mean, Frimpong's helped us out a little bit, hasn't he? Because he's homegrown. So that's helped us out. Straight replacement for Trent, isn't it? So, yeah, that's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave me a comment. And if you'd like to support the channel, the links are in the video description. That's it for now. Take it easy.